The Story of Nightingale, the Value of Confucian. Florence Nightingale was named after her birthplace, Italy, Florence. When almost a year old, she with her family returned to England. Their house was always full of friends and family. Frances would look after children by inventing games and making sure they didn't get hurt. She was also did whenever she could to help ensure house or sick calves. She cared she cared for wounded birds until they can manage it themselves. Her father reminded her, don't let her
中间是 not to，
not to
句首才动着
her father reminded her not
to
let her confusion heart make her forget her lesson. Frances often helped her mother deliver food to the poor around their estate. Her house was acted as the misery is in which some of them live. As she grew older, she visited them on her own, especially the sick. She wanted to make them well, so Frances decided to become a nurse. Her family was shocked because nurse wasn't a respected profession, but Frances was determined and studied books on medicine. One day she persuaded a doctor to show her around London hospital. She was shocked at the dirty and uncared for patient, the filthy wards and beds and the rats. Frances vowed to change all of this. Frances knows she has much to learn about nursing, so she visited hospitals in France, Germany, and Holland and learned everything she could. Upon returning home, she was an expert on hospital management. In 1853, Frances agreed to take over a small London hospital. Her biggest problem is find a good trained nurse. So she decided to train them on herself. Soon, people began to study a method of nursing, sanitation, and hospital organization. About a year later, British became involved to a war against Russia's London hospitals.
是吗？
A London newspaper was full of stories about the terrible condition, wounding, and
Story of terrible condition about
the story of terrible condition about wounded and sick soldiers were suffering. Sidney Herbert, the Secretary of War, asked Frances help to care for wounded and sick. Needless to say, Frances agreed to go. When Frances and nurse arrived at the British hospital in Scutari, the modern-day Istanbul, they were horrified. The hospital left the men lying on the floor and the rays were running. There was no running water and no heat. Many soldiers died before receiving help. In spite of the shortage of the staff, but doctors wouldn't listen to her. They didn't like the idea of women in army hospital. Until one day, 500 unexpected casualties arrived. Doctors soon realized that Frances knew what she was doing. She made change and arranged better sanitation. Above all, Florence make sure these men were washed and their injuries were cared for. Every night she would walk through the walls with her lamp. Reporters, including famous London Times journalist William Howard Russell, sometimes stopped at Scutari. His story made Florence famous throughout in British. One day, Florence crossed the sea to the war-torn Crimea. While there, she became very ill, close to death. As the news spread, British soldiers everywhere prayed for her recovery. Finally, her fever broke, when she was strong enough, Francie back at work. When she returned home after war, Francie was astonished that people recognized her. A throne had been set up in her honor. Many of soldiers she had cared for made up.
She had a nurse.
Made contribution. Now she could set up Nightingale Training School in London. After years' hard work, Florence Nightingale saw army barracks become less crowded and soldiers' health improved. Hospitals became clean and cheerful. Nursing became a respected profession. All of this is because of the compassion of the lamb with the lady.
The lady was the name.
The lady with the lamb.